our level 2 class, we're going to take a walkthrough of my arrangement of the Superman theme. Fairly challenging. It took me a while to get this one together. I highly suggest you view the level 1 class before cruising through this one. Quick recap though, if you haven't, is capo, fret number 5, we're in drop D. Okay, so the A intro, very similar to what was presented earlier, just some of the chords are filled out here. Our main theme, I've talked about this one in the level 1 class. Then our chords to conclude. I've got the 3rd fret on string 5 and some open strings below using my thumb and 3 fingers. Move your fingers up, get the 2nd and 4th fret. Back to our main theme. Nothing different here. Alright. Much like holding an E grip, but I'm going to move it a couple different directions. First, I'm going to take this E grip and move it lower fret-wise, from say fret 2 to fret 1, and that takes my first finger right off. I'm going to play those 3 strings, that's strings 5, 4, and 3. Now I'm going to move a fret beyond up to the 2nd and 3rd fret. Hold. Using my pinky, I'm going to grab the 4th and 3rd frets there on string 2. And then that gets us in to the build into our main theme. It's kind of a challenging rhythm. So I'm going to start on the 5th fret. I kind of divide it into 2 parts. It's the first, and then so it's faster kind of gallop rhythm, and then to the triplet feel. Play through twice, and then maintaining my grip with my 3rd finger on that 5th fret, I'm going to bar across the 3rd fret, playing strings 6, 5, and 4. Bring in your other finger there, get string number 3. Drop your fingers down, get the 4th fret with your 2nd finger here. Here I've got the 3rd, 2nd, and 5th suspending a D chord. Leading us now into our main theme. Similar in respects to what I covered in the level 1 class, but again there's a lot more bass notes. It's primarily the same note being added in at this point, the 5th fret. I do kind of fill out the melody there with 3rd, 4th, and open strings. A couple of 5th frets there to fill it out. Remember the triplet right across using my 3 fingers. All those 5th frets playing with my thumb, maintaining my grip here on the chord. So the only thing I did there on my left hand really is add my pinky to grab that 5th fret. Moving in again. Had to move back my grip, which I'm holding the 3rd and 4th frets. I have to slide it down a whole tone. Get the 1st and 2nd fret, and then back. A great little chord there. C in the bass, got your 9th with a D, 3rd fret there, and then F sharp. 3rd fret open, 4th fret, and 5th. Kind of like an F grip, only the fingers are kind of spread apart. Kind of exploded here to your 2nd finger up on string 4, 3rd finger up on string 6. So we have, start again. Much like holding a D grip at this point, but I'm not using my 1st finger. The 1st and the 3rd getting this minor 7th sound. Kind of like a small portion of a C chord there. And we roll through it again. Okay, on to our chorus. when I presented this within the level 1 class, we gave the melody and a single bass note at the beginning of each measure. Now how that changes is those bass notes are more frequent, but it's still the same note, that 5th fret, string 6. So far that's been quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Conclude with your open string 3. By the way, I'm kind of swinging the 8th notes a little bit here. Got my 3rd and 1st, kind of like a if we're referring to open position, like a C minor chord. Hold that. Use your pinky to get the 5th fret. I think this is measure number 28 here. Much like an F grip. 1st, 3rd, and 2nd fret. Got my 1st finger on that 5th, 3rd finger in 2nd. And we roll through the main part of that again, but the ending's different. Meaning we don't go into that C minor chord stuff. It's major sounding now. So I got the 3rd and 2nd fret. Up to this octave with, relative to our capo, that's the 7th and 10th fret. Take your, almost like your C chord, bring your 1st finger down. This is measure 31. Bring your 3rd finger in and do the pull from the 4th fret. So there I brought my 4th finger over to do the triplet on the 5th fret, and then roll the triplet across the chord into the recap here. All these small elements I practiced frequently just to get that one little phrase down. Okay, coming into the conclusion on this chorus, some odd chords. Bar your 1st finger across that 1st fret, get your 4th finger up here. We're going to just kind of alternate rhythms going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm doing just the thumb and string number 4, and then the full chord. In the scale. And on our final chord here, holding that 3rd fret with the open string 6, I'm going to repeat the rhythm from the intro. Getting us into a recap of our introduction theme, an octave higher, which I've covered, but I decided to put in a descending bass line. It got kind of boring just holding the 5th fret. Okay, seemed like something John Williams would do. Kind of sounds like Star Wars kind of stuff. So we've got our 3rd fret, then I bring my, and the 5th, and then my 2nd finger grabs the 4th up there. Change my hand up, keep the 2nd finger on that string 6, and bring my 4th in to get the melody. Not much changing here. It all ends the same. Into our bridge, this is all very similar to what was covered in the level 1 class, not much added here. The C major chord is kind of filled out a bit. So I go start with a single note to the double notes there, 2 notes to 3 notes to 4. A nice chord there with our, got my 2nd finger, 4th, 1st, and 3rd finger. Much like holding a C/F. Start again. Okay, so I've got the bar, and what looks to be 4, 5, and 6, kind of like an F grip there. Release your 2nd finger for that melody. a string. We've covered that theme there. All right, coming into the final conclusion, I return to what I labeled as B verse, the main melody from the song, but it has that descending bass line. So we have that 5-4-2-0 over this melody, which we've covered, but we've got to get that other bass line going along. So approaching this is exactly how I approached that bass line before. My first and third finger to start me off, second finger grabs the 4, move the second finger down. Same here. And the conclusion is exactly the same as how we concluded previously. All right. Hopefully that will get you through this very difficult arrangement. But even though it's challenging, it certainly was a lot of fun to play. And I hope you enjoy it as well, and I'll catch you soon.